Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Allie from the blog Hand Gathered Home, and I'm so glad you're here. Today I want to share my first thrift haul of 2023. First of all, can you even believe that it's 2023? I feel like that always felt like long ago, like a futuristic type year. Like, who knew, that we would get here? So here we are in 2023, and I'm very excited to show you guys my most recent thrift haul, the first of 2023. So let's get started. So first I found this cute little copper pot. I've actually been looking for copper at the thrift store, and recently I will say I feel like I used to always see it, and maybe it's because copper is maybe a little more in now, but I haven't seen a whole lot of copper recently, except for those like little they almost look like a pie tin, and they have like a little mold in them, like a shape mold. And yeah, I don't know. That's all I feel like I've seen. But I've been looking for like copper like pots and things like that, just because I love the way they look, and I just feel like they add such a warmth to the kitchen. So I found this cute little pot, and it's little. I mean, I'm sure you can tell it's very little, but I thought it'd be perfect. I always want to use my microwave less, but I feel like the only thing I really use it for is melting butter for bread or like baked goods. So having this, I feel like this is perfect to just melt some butter when I'm baking. So that was this, and I'm really excited about that little find because I think it's super cute, and I'm hoping I can find a way to like hang it in the kitchen so that you can see it. And yeah, so a little story time for you. I had gone to this thrift store a couple weeks ago that I'd never really go to, and it was like 20 minutes from our house, and I went and I found several things, but I had forgotten. The kids and my husband were waiting in the car for me. I said I would just run in real quick, so I ran in real quick, and the line was super long, but my son and I had made salt dough ornaments earlier that day, and I forgot we left the oven on because they just didn't seem like they were done, so I just kept it on. So I was kind of nervous that the oven was on while we were out, so I was trying to hurry in Goodwill, and the line was taking forever. So I just put all my stuff back, but I was kind of bummed because I found some cute stuff. So I kept thinking about it, and my husband was like, why don't you just go back? Just go back. So once we got home, the house was totally fine. The oven was fine. Everything was fine, of course. So I ended up going back that night and found everything that I wanted the first time because I had just kind of piled it together, and it was evening. So anyway, I guess nobody was really there looking for it, but I thought maybe they would see my cute pile and want to take it. So anyway, I went back for it, but one of the things I went back for was this cute painting. I can't decide what season it is. At first I thought it was winter, and then I felt like these have leaves on them, but they don't look like pine trees. But then the more I look at it, I'm like, is this all snow? But it doesn't look overly wintry in terms of the landscape, but I feel like it's gotta be. But maybe it's just that it's black and white. But anyway, I've decided it's a winter scene because it feels fitting to me. But this was $1.99, and I'm really, really, really happy I got it. I'm always on the lookout for like legit cute paintings, and I feel like they're kind of hard to find, especially $1.99. I feel like usually they're like $40 because our Goodwill is overpriced sometimes. So anyway, I thought that was really cute, and I really was happy that that was still there when I went back. Another thing that I got from that same trip is this marble board. This was $4.99, I believe, and it has some staining, like I need to scrub it or clean it, however people clean marble, and see how clean I can get it, but I really just love it. And even if it doesn't come super clean, I will use it just kind of as like a home base, as the nester says, to just like kind of collect a few things. So maybe it's on the counter with like my utensils and a plant and like some olive oil and salt or something like that. So I'm excited to have that. I love marble, just the classic look of marble, and how it's kind of white / neutral, but it's also got some texture. So I'm really excited to use that in my house. I was really thrilled that that was still there when I went back for it. Speaking of marble, I found this mortar and pestle. This marble, solid, super solid, from the Goodwill. And this was $3.99, and I'm really excited to have this. It's gonna look really cute like on my counter or on my shelf. It's also really heavy. But I feel like this is something I will use. I just need to figure out exactly what to use in it. So next is this plant basket. Well, it's not really a plant basket, but I have 2 of them already. They're from the Target dollar spot like several years ago. But it was $2.99, and I'm pretty sure I paid $5 for it at Target. So I thought that was a good enough price. But I love to put like a plant liner in these. And use them as like a plant holder. I just think it looks really cute and adds some texture, but also holds a plant, because I feel like I never have enough pots for my plants. So I feel like this is actually kind of a funny thing to donate to Goodwill, like Driftwood. But I was really glad to see it. And I actually kind of collect Driftwood. I just loved like the organic look of it and like the feel that it adds so much texture and kind of like brings nature in. I'm really loving decorating with like more natural elements. Yeah, this was $2.99, which I thought was good. It's a pretty good size, I feel like. I probably could lay it in the sun and just bleach it or clean it, I guess. Sanitize it? Sanitize. I could probably lay it in the sun for a little while once it's sunny and sanitize it. That would probably be good just to do. But I'm really happy with that find. I love the shape and the color and the texture. I have multiple other pieces of driftwood. And it's funny because it's one of the things I feel like people mention when they come over. They're like, oh, I loved your driftwood. And just it's funny because it just feels so random, but also I just really love it. So I'm working on a gallery wall going up my stairs. I've just been on the lookout for like different shaped frames. So I grabbed these 2 frames from Goodwill. They were $1.99 each. And I'm going to paint them. I don't love the color, but I like that they had the matte. I always look for frames with mattes, and if not, I make my own. But also I liked that they were square. I just feel like that's a little more unique than your typical like rectangle. So a couple other shapes I might look for is like oval or circle, just to kind of break it up. So fill in some crevices, you know. So I'm going to paint those, and then I will incorporate them into my stair gallery wall. So I think that is it for this thrift haul. I'm planning on doing one, I haven't decided, maybe every month this year, maybe every other month. Definitely seasonally, because I just think it's fun to bring in new items for the seasons. But I hope you enjoyed this thrift haul. In the description below, I've linked my How to Decorate from the Thrift Store ebook. Definitely go get that if you struggle finding the right things for your home at the thrift store. I will tell you exactly where to look in the store, what kind of things I keep an eye out for, and how to collect items in order to create a really collected but pieced together home. If you haven't subscribed yet, I would love it if you would subscribe. I post a new video every week along the lines of home, DIY, simple living, making a house into a home on a budget. I'm going to be adding in some more homemaking stuff as well. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you guys next time.